What's up, friends? This is Jazz bringing you another kind of video. It's kind of like my opinions in a way, only like it's hard to explain it. This is going to be a bit of a rambly vlog style video, so I apologize if you hear a lot of and like I'll try my absolute best to keep to my point. The topic for this video is YouTube in general. Now, I love YouTube, right? For many reasons, and I don't hate it, but there are some issues. And it's not like even all just the technical side, it's just, okay, I'll just get on my first topic of this video of YouTube at hand. Family vlogging channels. I'm adding this as a part of this video and not a dedicated video to it, because a lot of people have been talking about family vloggers and in general, and I'm going to try not to bring up any names in particular in this one. You can get some of my references maybe on your own. We'll just put it this way. The video I did of my favorite YouTubers would drastically change because almost pretty much every single family vlogger I included would no longer be a part of it. Just because there are just some things there that made me think, well, obviously I should have known even back then, but things aren't always as they appear. Now, I'm not saying that these people are trash, right? And I'm not saying there aren't good intentions for some of them, right? But you never fully know a person, and that's just in general. And with the fact with family vlogging, a majority of the kids in these videos do not fully understand what they're consenting to. And as long as they're under their parents' roof, well, they kind of have to do it. Like, one thing I'm more into now in believing is that once the kid reaches a certain age, they should be fully explained and given the choice whether they want like a picture or a video uploaded online. And I know kids aren't fully old enough until they're at least past their teens to fully grasp the finality of it and the implications that the things that might happen, but they still are old enough by, say, maybe age 7 or 6 or 7 to say, oh, I don't like this shirt on me, I don't want people to see this shirt on me. And they're old enough to know they don't like that particular situation and say, look, mom, dad, grandma, whatever, auntie, uncle, I just don't want this picture. I don't want people seeing me in this shirt. So they're old enough to understand a certain degree of privacy in what they want to be shown and not. And with family vlogging channels, like, they're not given much of a choice. I mean, okay, I don't know every single family vlogging channels like this. There could be some of the parents or the the adults that go, okay, do you want this part shown, right, to their kids? And if they do that, I give them respect, right? But a majority of the time, oh, this kid did a cute thing. Oh, well, that's going up there for everyone to see. And once they don't realize that once their kids are older, there could be a lot at stake. And there's some family vlogging channels that, again, not mentioning any names, but that I have known and has been mentioned a lot of times, that are literally abusive mentally. Maybe not so much physically in the vlog, but there's been a lot of controversies, right, with those particular individuals. And we'll just put it this way. When I watch a channel, I want to know that they're being as honest as they can be. And without bringing in the family vlogging aspect, there are a lot of YouTubers that aren't always what they seem. Like, just leaving the family vlogging thing for now, the only 3 that I can almost guarantee are their honest self, and they're not just putting on a show to get famous and get money, are the N-Man64, Mangaetc, and Vamp the Lost Soul. Now, the Vamp the Lost Soul, well, he's an honest guy. I know that. And he has his ways of making his own money without you know, how do I put it? Like, he does make money, in a sense, from what he does, but it's not his main goal, you know. He's doing it because he loves doing it. And I can easily tell, and anyone who supports him, he supports 100% back, even if they're not there all the time. So I know him and Mangaetc, he does his channel because he loves anime and manga. He doesn't do this in the hopes to be the next, PewDiePie or the next Jacksepticeye. He does it because he wants to share what he loves with an audience. The Mangaetc 64, well, he's one of the most honest guys I've met, honestly. I mean, I know him very personally, too. That's another reason I know he does everything, because he loves doing it. If he didn't love doing it, he wouldn't put it on there, right, to cater to people. Like, it's funny, out of even all three of them, he is like one of the most honest people I've met. I mean, he can monetize his videos. He doesn't, even though he can, because he has other ways of making money, and he's not one of those people who wants to buy people off, right? If he doesn't like a video game series or a show or something, he'll say it, right? And he won't do it. So those are the only three I can guaranteedly trust being themselves. Even those like that Jacksepticeye, who seems a lot more into it for fun than PewDiePie is, you never know, right? Because I don't know him well enough to guarantee it. But does that mean that I don't watch any channel if I don't know they're 100% true? No. I mean, what is not? No, I still do watch channels, right? If I don't know, right? I mean, the only ones that, and I even watch still watch some of these vlogging channels. But it's just, I watch them with a different mindset than I used to. Like, I don't fully support it, comment, and get excited about it. Sometimes I like watching it for the kids in it, and that's probably the point when they make it. But I would have far rather watched something the parents in the vlogs did, you know, on another channel. Like, I would feel better about watching that, in a way. I mean, you could still watch it and not 100% support it. It's just, I still think they are a problem, right? Like, and that's probably why YouTube is buckling down more on children content, kids, you know, that are in it, in a way. Like, they have an option now, is there kids appearing in your videos? And I think that has a certain feature that what is it? May not affect those big channels so much, but it kind of hinders a little bit, I think. Like, I never have kids in my videos. There's like one, in this channel, there was like one time there was a minor in my videos, and that's one of my vlog videos, and even then, they were like very, very close. They were like late teens, so they were old enough to consent anyway. I never will put a kid under the age of 14 or 15 in my videos, because unless okay, maybe I might allow a 13-year-old with proper explanation what's going on, but no one under the age of 13 will appear in my videos that go up here, just for the respect of their privacy. Like, I know people could say, oh, that's cool, yeah, okay, if they were like 8 or 9 years old, but again, they would not realize, well, this is permanent. This could have real consequences. Someone creepy could see you, for example. They could do that with teenagers too, but they have a little more understanding about those things at that age. So, what else do I have to say about YouTube in general? Well, the lack of freedom and choice. So much has happened since YouTube has begun. Like, it used to be a site where you could put almost anything on there. Now it's like copyright check. Like, I remember that South Park video, my top 10 favorite videos were taken down because it contained just the littlest bit of footage. I mean, blocked. And the thing is, I don't care about the money. I'm extremely honest, like the three I mentioned before is too. But I still want my content to be seen. I work hard on it. I want people to enjoy it. I mean, I know I could probably enjoy it, and my family could probably enjoy it. And okay, yes, but that's my family. That's me. I just want it to be seen, in a sense of the word. Like, when you do something, work really hard on something, you want it to be seen too, right? Like, because you feel proud of it, and you want to show others how proud you are of it. I mean, thank God, recently it's been unblocked worldwide. I mean, it wasn't even blocked in one country, it was blocked worldwide. If things have become a little easier now that they sometimes will go and copyright check it, so you'll know if there's going to be a problem when you upload it. But that doesn't say it before you finish making it. It would be nice to, like, for me, I sometimes have to reread things over and over. So the copyright rules are so big and heavy, it's hard to go through it all. And there have been people who can do that, and a lot of them do, are able to. I wish there was just a simpler version of it. So let's put it this way, if they're going to have a list, okay, what is allowed and what isn't, I wish they had a list of, companies and that, like companies and TV, the brands and that are very strict on it. Like, I know, for example, Viacom is why now I never work much with South Park anymore, as much as I absolutely adore the show. It's just Viacom is such a big hassle to work with. In fact, I don't do so much with Rugrats either, because I think they're in the same boat. They have a company that's in the same boat. I'm going to have to research that, because I've been really into Rugrats again lately, and I would love to do a video on that. Like, I did do videos on that a while ago, but I had to use pictures. So, I'm just trying to work that out. And that's another example of where YouTube has gone wrong. I mean, so many ways, in a sense of the word. Like, there's things I have to be careful about saying. Not that I would go use the F-bomb every 2 seconds or anything, but, and in some ways, I am grateful for it, because there's some words you should never ever say, and you know what? The F word isn't one of them. It's like, it's the R word, the N word for African American N word, the F word for gay. This is so many words. Those 3 words in particular I do not like mentioned, and those were like the 3 biggest words. And I think those 3 words are the ones that should be banned. Like, people say, oh, well, you should say the F word, the S word. So, there's really no... Okay, the F word there is some meaning towards. Children, obviously, who happen to sneak on here, don't look it up. I mean, sure, they know anyway if they can get online and get through the protocol, but... So there is a legitimate reason for the F word in some ways, but even then, I don't see that as offensive in a way. I don't say it because I've been drilled not to say it, but it doesn't bother me hearing it, right? The 3 words I mentioned or implied, especially the R word, if someone, how do I put it? Now, if I've heard someone repeatedly say the R word as just a joke, for example, I would not support them. I would unblock it. The only other situation, or those 3 words, I wouldn't watch them. The only other reason I wouldn't watch them for sure is if they were like a pedophile, right, and they did something horrendous with kids, or abusive. I wouldn't watch anything that also harmed children, if I knew they harmed children. in a way. It's just, we'll just put it, as I said, the censorship is a little strict. We'll just put it this way, but I am glad that it has blocked out the particular words that I mentioned, right? That they're very, very strong with that. The only issue I've seen is that somehow it could still get into the description without it being blocked. I was researching, a family that I watched on Super Nanny, and I saw a site for one of the daughters that was on it. I think her name was Kayla Fasante. She's an adult now, so I'm allowed to say it, and it was on Super Nanny too. In her description, she put the R word in it. And saying it is bad enough, but having a brother with special needs, does she think, well, you know what, she was a kid when she uploaded, a young kid, but maybe she feels bad about it now, and if she does, great, right? I'm glad for you. And as I said, you shouldn't say no matter if you have someone in the family that has it or not. I still think the word is wrong. But having a sibling with special needs and using that word just blindly, it doesn't make it better. Like, people say that they can use the F word for homosexuality if you are, that. Well, it isn't the special needs sibling saying that word. It's the, not the sibling that has special needs, it's the sibling of that sibling. So I wouldn't cut it, right? Like, I mean, it's not the person that has the special needs that's saying it. But even then, like, oh wow, just because you're qualified in some way, you're related to it, does not mean you should say it. It's still offensive. I mean, if you would hate someone saying that to you, why would you say it yourself? But anyway, my point being is that it hurts worse knowing that this sibling has a sibling with special needs and they outly use the R word. Again, as an adult, they may deeply regret it. I mean, they only uploaded one other video from 2013 to 2019, I think. So they never uploaded any other videos. Maybe the parents got really at them for it, but I don't know. Anyway, I know that was a little off topic, but I'm saying how words could still slip under the radar, like the R word that way. But I think, like, I've never watched so many videos. I mean, I guess I watch YouTube a lot, but I'm not, like, that nuts, in a way. Like, I don't just sit there and click on every single video I see and carefully watch it. But there really isn't much now that I need to talk about. I pretty much said everything that I wanted to say. Because when you watch family vlogging channels, I know this has mostly been a video of family vlogs, as much as I thought it wasn't going to be, but just keep in mind, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Still support them if you want to. That is to each their own. But for me, I will watch it just for background noise. That's what I've meant. That's the only thing those channels are for me now, is background noise, in a way. So, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, and if you're new to this channel and like what you see, please subscribe. It helps this channel a lot. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so you'll know when new videos are coming out. And I will see you guys in my next video.